Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Speaking Show. I'm Jake.
And I'm Ella. Really glad you're here. Wherever you're listening from, welcome.
Ella, can I ask you something? If your friend called you and said, I need to tell you something important, how would that make you feel?
Immediately curious, a little nervous maybe, like something big is coming.
Now, what if they said, I need to say something?
That feels different. Less personal somehow, more like they are just making a statement.
Same situation, but tell felt personal and direct. Say felt more distant.
Just two different words and they create completely different feelings.
And that is exactly today's topic, say versus tell. Most English learners use them randomly, switching between them without knowing why. But there is a clear rule, and once you know it, everything clicks.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly which one to use, and you will never mix them up again.
No more random switching.
No more guessing. Okay, let's start with say, and we want to give you one simple image.
Say is what came out.
What came out?
The words. When you use say, you are focusing on the words that came out of someone's mouth, what was spoken, what was said.
The structure is simple. Subject plus say plus what was spoken.
She said she was tired. He said the meeting was canceled. They said they would be late.
Now, something very important. Say cannot have a person directly after it.
What do you mean?
You cannot say, she said me she was tired. That is wrong. Always wrong.
If you want to mention who you spoke to, add the word to before the person. She said to me that she was tired. Said to. Always to.
He said to his manager that he needed more time. Said to. Always to.
I remember this from my own learning. I kept saying, my friend said me, and nobody corrected me for months.
And then one day someone did.
And then I was so embarrassed because I had been saying it wrong for so long.
So remember, say focuses on the words, no person directly after it. If you need a person, say to.
Now, say also works for direct speech when you quote the exact words someone used.
He said, I will call you back. She said, I am not coming tonight. The exact words, say introduces them.
And say has some fixed expressions, things you always say, never tell.
Like what?
Say hello, say goodbye, say sorry, say please, say yes, say no.
These are fixed. You cannot change them. Tell hello, wrong. Tell sorry, wrong. Always say.
Every morning I say hello to my neighbor. Every evening I say goodbye. I have never once thought about it. It just feels natural.
Because these expressions are locked to say. They belong to say. They always have, and they always will.
So, say is what came out. It focuses on the words, no person directly after it. Say to if you need a person. And some expressions always use say, never tell.
Now, tell is different. Tell is not about the words at all.
Tell is about the person, and that changes everything.
How so?
When you use tell, you are focusing on the person receiving the information. There is always someone on the other end. Someone is always listening.
Tell is who it went to.
Exactly. And because of that, tell always needs a person directly after it. Always.
Always?
Always. You cannot say, he told that the meeting was canceled. That is wrong. Tell needs someone. He told me. He told us. He told his team.
She told me she was tired. He told his boss about the problem. They told everyone the news.
Always a person after tell. No exceptions.
Now, tell is also used for instructions. When someone tells you to do something.
What is the structure?
Tell plus person plus to plus verb. She told me to wait outside. He told us to be quiet. My manager told me to restart the presentation.
For instructions, always tell. Never say.
You cannot say, she said me to wait. That is wrong. Always, she told me to wait.
My first week at my job, my manager told me to introduce myself to every department. She told me to send a welcome email to the whole team. She told me to arrive 15 minutes early every day.
She told you a lot of things.
She really did. But notice, every single one was tell because she was giving instructions to a specific person, me.
And tell also has its own fixed expressions. Things always tell, never say.
Like what?
Tell the truth, tell a lie, tell a story, tell a joke, tell the time, tell the difference.
These are locked to tell. Say the truth, wrong. Say a joke, wrong. Always tell.
When I was young, my grandfather used to tell us stories every Sunday evening. He told the most incredible stories. We never wanted him to stop.
And did he always tell the truth?
Honestly, I am not sure, but we never could tell the difference.
And that, tell the difference, is another fixed expression. When you cannot distinguish between two things, you cannot tell the difference.
So, tell is who it went to. It always needs a person after it. It is used for instructions, tell plus person plus to plus verb, and some expressions always use tell, never say.
So we have both now, say and tell. Let's put them side by side.
And remember the rule. Say is what came out. Tell is who it went to.
Listen to these two sentences. She said she was tired.
She told me she was tired.
What is the difference?
Same information, but she said she was tired. Focus on the words. What came out of her mouth?
She told me she was tired. Focus on me. I received that information. It came to me personally.
Say reports the words. Tell delivers to a person.
Two more. He said the meeting was canceled.
He told everyone the meeting was canceled.
First one, just the words. What he said. No specific person mentioned.
Second one, everyone received that information. The person is the focus.
And one more. She said to call her back.
She told me to call her back.
These feel almost the same.
They do, but look carefully. She said to call her back. The words are the focus. What she said.
She told me to call her back. I am the focus. She gave me an instruction directly.
Tell feels more direct, more personal, like the message landed specifically on you.
I have a good example, actually. Last week, my doctor gave me some advice. I could report it two ways.
Go on.
My doctor said I should rest more. Just reporting his words, what came out.
My doctor told me to rest more. Now it is personal. He gave me that instruction directly. I received it. And notice, told me to, not said me to. For instructions, always tell.
And my example the other way, when I called my sister last night, I said I would visit soon, just the words I spoke.
I told my sister I would visit soon. Now she is in the picture. She received that promise directly.
Say keeps the person out. Tell brings the person in.
That is the whole difference, right there in one sentence.
Say keeps the person out. Tell brings the person in.
Now, there's one part of say and tell that surprises almost every English learner, even confident ones.
The fixed expressions?
And some of them will really surprise you. Fixed expressions. These are phrases where you cannot choose between say and tell. One is correct, one sounds completely wrong, and you cannot guess which is which. You just have to know.
Let's test each other. I will say an expression. You tell me which word it uses. Say or tell.
Okay, go.
Hello. Goodbye. Sorry.
Say. Say hello, say goodbye, say sorry. Always say. You cannot tell hello to someone. It sounds completely wrong.
Try it. Tell hello to someone.
It sounds like a different language.
Yes. Say please. Say thank you. Say yes. Say no. All locked to say. Always.
Now my turn. The truth. A lie.
Tell. Tell the truth. Tell a lie. Always tell. When you tell the truth, you are giving something to someone, an audience, a person listening.
My grandfather used to tell us stories every Sunday. Never say stories. Tell, because we were always there receiving them.
Now, the time.
Curious. Say or tell.
Tell. Can you tell me the time? Never can you say the time. When you tell the time, you are giving that information to a specific person.
The difference.
Tell. I can tell the difference between them. Never say the difference, because you are communicating something specific to someone or to yourself.
And this one is very useful. I cannot tell the difference between these two words. Very natural, very common.
And the last one, tell someone off.
What does that mean exactly?
When you tell someone off, you speak to them angrily because they did something wrong. A parent tells a child off. A manager tells an employee off.
I got told off by my manager once for being late 3 days in a row.
How did that feel?
Not great, but I was never late again.
And one more, very common in everyday English. I told you so.
What does that mean exactly?
When something goes wrong and you warned someone about it before, you say, I told you so. It means, I was right, you didn't listen, and now look.
Every time Jake gives me advice and I don't take it, and then something goes wrong.
I told you so.
Every single time.
So, fixed expressions. Some always use say, hello, goodbye, sorry, please, thank you, yes, no. Some always use tell, the truth, a lie, a story, a joke, the time, the difference, someone off.
You cannot guess them. You just have to know them. And now you do.
You know, Ella, there are some mistakes with say and tell that we hear constantly from English learners.
Which one do you hear most?
She said me that she was coming. We hear this all the time.
And it sounds immediately wrong to a native speaker. Say cannot have a person directly after it. Never.
The correct way, she told me that she was coming, or she said to me that she was coming. Those are both fine.
And the opposite mistake, he told that the meeting was canceled.
Tell always needs a person. Always. He told us that the meeting was canceled, or he said that the meeting was canceled. Both correct, but tell without a person? Always wrong.
And instructions. Learners say, she said me to wait outside.
For instructions, always tell. She told me to wait outside. Tell plus person plus to plus verb. That structure never changes.
And the fixed expression mistakes. Learners say, can you say the time?
Always tell the time, never say the time. Can you tell me the time? That is the only correct way.
And she told hello to everyone.
Always say hello, never tell hello. She said hello to everyone. Fixed, cannot be changed.
Now, to tricky situations. These ones surprise people.
Go on.
I said to him versus I told him. Are both correct?
Both are correct. Both are natural. But in everyday spoken English, told him is more common, more direct, more personal.
I said to him that I was busy. Correct. I told him I was busy. Also correct. But told him flows more naturally in conversation.
Think of it this way. Tell brings the person closer. Say keeps a little distance. Both work, but tell feels warmer and more direct.
And the second tricky situation, she said she would come versus she told me she would come.
What is the difference?
She said she would come, just reporting the words. Maybe you overheard it, maybe you read it somewhere, no specific person involved.
She told me she would come. She gave that information directly to me. I received it personally. There's a commitment there.
So if she doesn't come, She told me she would come feels like a broken promise. She said she would come feels more like a general statement.
Same words, but tell makes it personal. Say keeps it general.
Write in the comments which of these mistakes have you made?
And now Ella is going to tell me about a conversation she had with a mutual friend. I will keep asking questions. Listen carefully. You will hear say and tell naturally throughout. See if you can spot which one we use and why.
Ready?
Ready.
Jake, you know our friend Mark. He called me last night. He had some big news.
Really? What did he say?
He said he is moving to another country. He got a new job offer and he accepted it.
Wow. Did he tell you when he's leaving?
He told me he is leaving at the end of next month. Everything is moving very fast.
And what did he say about his flat? Is he selling it?
He said he is going to rent it out for now. He doesn't want to sell just yet.
Did he tell anyone else at work?
He told his manager yesterday. Apparently, his manager told him to finish all his current projects before he leaves.
That makes sense. And what did his manager say about the new job?
His manager said it was a great opportunity. He was very supportive, actually.
I have to say, I am really surprised. Mark never said anything to me about looking for jobs abroad.
He told me he wanted to keep it quiet until everything was confirmed. He didn't want to say anything before he knew for sure.
I understand. Did he say goodbye to everyone at the office yet?
Not yet. He said he wants to organize a leaving dinner first. He told me to spread the word to the team.
So he told you to tell everyone.
Exactly. And now I'm telling you.
Well, tell him congratulations from me.
I will.
Okay, let's bring everything together one final time. The rule that covers everything.
Say is what came out. Tell is who it went to.
Write that down. Put it somewhere you can see it, because that one image will help you every single time you are not sure which word to use.
Say focuses on the words, what was spoken, what came out of someone's mouth.
No person directly after say. If you need a person, say to. She said to me. Never she said me.
Tell focuses on the person who received the information. There is always someone on the other end.
Tell always needs a person after it. Always. And for instructions, tell plus person plus to plus verb. She told me to wait. Never, she said me to wait.
And the fixed expressions. Some always use say, hello, goodbye, sorry, please, thank you, yes, no. You cannot change these.
Some always use tell, the truth, a lie, a story, a joke, the time, the difference. You cannot change these either.
And remember, say keeps the person out. Tell brings the person in.
Now, your challenge. 2 sentences in the comments right now.
Sentence 1. Something someone said to you recently. You say.
Sentence 2. Something someone told you to do recently. Use tell.
2 sentences. Write them below. We read every single comment.
And if this episode helped you, if say and tell finally make sense, please subscribe. We make these episodes every week for you.
Every episode is designed to help you speak English more naturally, more confidently, without stopping to think.
Just like that question at the beginning, I need to tell you something felt personal and direct. I need to say something felt more distant.
Same situation, 2 words, completely different feelings.
And now you know exactly why.
Say is what came out, tell is who it went to.
Thank you so much for listening. We will see you in the next one.
See you next time.